Good morning, and thank you to give me the opportunity to talk about Indigo. I'm Danaë, I'm CEO and founder of Indigo, and Indigo is gonna revolutionize healthcare. So let me explain. You're all active in the healthcare sector, healthcare investors, healthcare innovators, so you know that everybody is talking about personalized healthcare. Also here at LSI conference, there were presentations about precision medicine, preventive care, personalized healthcare. And there's clearly good reasons for that, because indeed, if you would be able to personalize how diseases are treated, if you can indeed bring the treatment of diseases to the personal level, we can engage in preventive medicine. We can indeed tune the treatments to the person and deliver better outcomes. And all of that we could do at a lower cost. But, and I think that's a pretty big but behind me, there is a pretty big but about that story. In fact, in reality, to enable personalized healthcare, you have to have the data. You need to get the data to make that happen. And more specifically, you need to have a view on the real-time metabolite concentrations, your key metabolites, your metabolic fingerprint. That's your body language. And that's what's telling you what's going on in your body and what you can do to solve it. And that's exactly the problem, because today there is no real-time metabolic data available. There does not exist a real-time metabolic monitor today. So let me bring the good news. That's exactly what Indigo is doing. So Indigo is developing the technology to deliver the data to enable personalized healthcare. We're in fact developing a window that's looking at your body language, that's translating your body language in actionable data. And that's exactly what's going to help you to personalize healthcare. So what exactly is it that we're developing? We're developing a transformative product. It's in fact a small sensor, a sensor that's subcutaneously inserted under the skin, and that's sitting there minimally invasively, continuously measuring your key metabolites. It's in fact the smallest spectrometer on Earth that's bringing the performance, the accuracy, the power of those big spectral analyzers that are used today in the clinical lab. It's bringing that to the personal life. It's a little spectrometer that's using light to measure your metabolites. So it's only using light. There's no chemistry involved, no fluorophores. And it's measuring there where your metabolites are, under the skin. There's many who have been trying and are still trying to measure through the skin, but you know, through the skin, it's impossible to get the accuracies that are needed to really drive treatments at a personal level. Yeah? So that's what we're doing, and we're measuring a broad set of metabolites. It's glucose we're measuring, but it's also ethanol, creatinine, ketones, lactate, lipids. It's in fact the data that is needed for different indications to personalize the treatment of that disease. That was the good news, and even better news that I can share with you, it's also working. So in our clinical studies, we have indeed shown that that sensor can, as the only one in the world, and for the very first time, measure real-time continuously multiple metabolites at the same time. This is data that we've measured with a dozen of people living with diabetes, and we're measuring here, for example, glucose, lactate, ketones, and ethanol all at the same time with accuracies that are needed for clinical applications. It is clear that such a broad technology might unlock a world of opportunities. Yeah? So many people are working to personalize healthcare, and these are a couple of applications, indications where that might materialize. Together with Clearview, we have looked at the opportunity, broke it down in little parts, and made a market assessment. And there's two near-term tangible applications, that's diabetes and chronic kidney disease. Going beyond that, there's other indications like cardiovascular disease, oncology, and even going further up, it might take a little longer to get there, but there's indications like muscular dystrophy, ALS, that might be very much beneficially solved with multi-metabolites monitoring to steer the treatment of those diseases. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We are going to deliver the data that is needed to introduce personalized healthcare in those indications. Of course, we're a scale-up, we're young, we have to focus step by step, and we've decided to focus on the nearest very tangible market, which is diabetes. Yeah, diabetes is a developed market. It's a 25 billion market. It's immediately tangible. Reimbursement is in place, and it is a big market. As you know, almost 1 on 10 people globally are living with diabetes. And there exist solutions today to measure continuously glucose, but frankly speaking, they kind of suck, you know? They're only measuring glucose, and you have to wear a wearable device on your arm, which is in fact wandering around with a needle protruding your skin 24 hours a day. So people are using it, but they don't like it. So our solution is doing exactly that, but doing more and doing better. So that's a very tangible solution we have, and that's where we're focusing on at the first time to access the market. Technology, and it's important that you have, when you have a great idea, for me it's important not only to have that idea, but also to be able to execute it. So I've been focusing a lot to get that team together that can make that idea and bring the solution to the market. And I'm not going to go over everybody in detail, but we've got a team with people who have been leading medtech companies, multi-billion medtech companies. We have people on board who have been making implantable medical devices for their life. There's marketing experts, there's clinical, regulatory expertise on board that will enable us to bring successfully the product to the market. So in summary, we've got that very exciting technology as a first being able to deliver multi-metabolite data continuously and real time. We have a lot of market opportunities, a multi-billion market opportunity that is there already, that's diabetes, and we have a super team in place. So I'd love you to talk about the next steps and work together with us to make it happen. We're at the course of fundraising our Series C, so happy to chat about the possibilities to join us. I'm hanging around here. You can call me or send me an email, and we'll take it up from there. Thank you.